The pick was a real dumb decision by me.
What did you think of the performance of the former teammates, Zadarius?
I don't really have any comment on Zadarius. I've been unsettled for a long time. A lot to clean up.
I thought I was looking at my mother's old douchebag, but that's in Ohio.
Oh, sorry. I wouldn't have been surprised by any outcome from this past week's Vikings-Packers game. I know people are really excited. Ooh, we're so much better than the Packers. The Packers are done. Aaron Rodgers is done. And it's like, Aaron Rodgers is your quarterback, and he stays healthy throughout the year. There'll be a few ups and downs, but you're not going 6-11 with Aaron Rodgers in the regular season. He waits till the playoffs to give up, to choke. Okay, he's not going to do that in the regular season. So you're probably looking at 11-6 at the worst if Rodgers stays healthy. So don't write them off like we got this in the bag, like this is a given just because we beat them in week 1. Last year, week 1, the Packers laid an egg, and they ended up winning, I think, 13 games. And watching the game, I didn't think it was that lopsided. The Vikings won by 16, I think. The Vikings pick up a touchdown on a 4th down, and the Packers don't score on 4th and goal from the 1. Rodgers throws a deep pass on the first offensive play that was perfectly thrown. The guy was wide open. Patrick Peterson's piss-poor effort left him wide open, and the guy just dropped it. Those plays go the other way. We got a different ball game. I think the Packers played about as badly as they could, and they're not going to play as badly as they can in many more games this year. And the Vikings, I don't think they played perfect either. It's not like they couldn't play any better and this is the best they'll ever play. But it was a little one note, I thought, with Justin Jefferson. It's great that he gets like 175 yards and he's always getting open, making great plays. But who's our second option? Dalvin Cook, he just seems like he's lost a step. Thielen's definitely lost a step. And there's really nobody else. KJ Osborne, no. Irv Smith Jr., no. I mean, he was healthy and he made no impact. So we can't be too one-dimensional, I guess. And that's a concern for me. You play a good team with a really good coach, like Bill Belichick, he will just take Justin Jefferson away. And then your other guys had to step up. I don't know that we have other guys who can step up. Defense was pretty good. Got a couple good sacks on Rodgers.
Get one. Pressure up the middle. Rodgers in trouble, and he is sacked. It's the ex-Packers Zadarius Smith.
I don't really have any comment on Zadarius.
On the fake, pressure coming. Rodgers in trouble, and he's dropped.
I didn't think the pass rush was that overwhelming, though. It was kind of hit and miss, as it tends to be, the Vikings. Pass coverage, I don't know. It's hard to say. Certainly Peterson got torched on that first play, and I don't think the Packers have much talent at receiver corps, so it's not a real good test of the Vikings secondary. But it did seem like the Packers could have run a lot more than they chose to. They seemed to be able to gash us for some yards on the ground, and they would get momentum going with the run game or maybe some dump-off passes, and then they would kind of go away from that. And part of that, I think, is Aaron Rodgers. He doesn't like to just drive the ball down the field. He likes to have that big play, and if that big play's not there, he tightens up his butt cheeks, pouts like a little girl. I don't know. I should be, celebrating. I feel like it's too early in the year to celebrate a win over the Packers, because it doesn't mean a whole lot the first week, because the Packers can choke week 1 like they did last year and still win the division. I feel like because so few people played in the preseason, this is a little bit like the last preseason game. What happened in this game? It means something in the standings, but I don't know that it means that much about what's going to happen the rest of the year. We know Rodgers isn't that happy with his receiver core, but guess what? He's still going to throw for 35-plus touchdowns and probably 7 or fewer interceptions, and they're going to win 11 or more games. They'll find a way. And the Vikings? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know anything. In which case, why am I even making a video? I have no opinion on anything. I have no stance. I might as well be married. I might as well remarry at this point, because I have almost No opinion, no will, no decision-making power at all. I'm just a guy who watches the game and says, I don't know. Maybe my number one award for this week would be most useless NFL commentary would be me, because I don't have much to say, because I think we got to wait and see how this thing's going to play out. Certainly we had the Patrick Peterson Award for piss poor effort. That's good to see that. That'll come up many times this year, I'm sure. Mike Remmer's Award for just not blocking a guy.
Al, you have a creative mind. Tell me what Mike Remmers is doing right here.
Let me watch.
I know Garrett Bradbury had one. I don't know if that showed up in the highlights, but there was another guy, the right guard for the Vikings. Don't remember his name. Not going to look it up. He had one of those. Overall, a good win. You beat the Packers. But when they play the Packers later in the year, that's going to mean a lot more. And that's going to be at Lambeau. So the blood alcohol level is going to be through the roof. Anyway, I hope you Vikings fans enjoyed this. And I hope the Packers fans are doing okay. I think they are okay. They realize it's just the first game, and they have Aaron Rodgers. And he's going to be fine in the regular season. Not so much in the postseason. So